Hello and welcome to the Philippines. Here we are. I'm up near JY Square in Lahug, I guess north of IT Park area. If you're familiar with that area, went to see a friend, had some coffee, and now I'm walking back towards the Ayala Mall in Cebu City. And boy, this is the first two condos I lived in. We're up in this part of the woods. This is my old stomping ground. Anyway, I'm going to cover several topics in this video as I walk, and I'll point out a few things along the way. Um, Myself, I've been doing this a little over 9 years now. I've lived in Cebu City for over 10 years, 6 different condominiums, different parts of the city, and I started doing in my walks. Always carried a camera with me, and the way I started, basically, the real estate agents in the malls would grab me and say, "Come and look at my condominium right now." So I would go, I'd take a video and put it up on my channel. It seemed to get quite a bit of interest, and people asking me to show them more, tell them more about that, and so I did. And did a lot of real estate videos, and over the years I've done many videos, condos. What do they look like? What size? What are the amenities? What do they cost to buy, to rent? Different parts of the city, and also some subdivisions here in Cebu, Bohol. I've been to Bacolod and Iloilo City, Siquijor, Bohol Island, yeah, a number of times over there, and done different videos in subdivisions, and cost of living videos, and just living videos. Try to be informative. So if there's a traffic enforcer out there, I'm not sure why he's got one lane blocked. Somebody broke down what the deal is, but he blocked one lane. Everybody had to get over to one lane, and then he's done doing whatever he's doing. But anyway, I kind of didn't do a lot of real estate videos for a while. Occasional one here and there, but many of you, if you've been following me, I've been doing more and more real estate videos, and it's interesting to me. I'm not a real estate broker, salesperson, but the industry does interest me. I came close to buying a couple different times here in Cebu, and the more and more I learned, the more and more I wanted to look at other developments. So I've gotten to know a little bit about the different developers and the different areas of the city. And by the way, I do in my membership down in the lower left-hand corner. I've got a membership. I take some deeper dives into real estate risks in the Philippines, different topics as well. If you want to subscribe to that membership site, always appreciate the support. Thumbs up, thumbs down always help. Comments help the algorithms. Every YouTuber out there across the world is always doing that. Subscribe. I'm going to talk about the many different types of expats, and wonder which type you are here in a bit. But just quickly before I do that, YouTube has changed a lot over the years. The algorithms have changed, and even Filipina P, very popular. She gained subscribers and views very rapidly, and making some good money. But she did a video a while back, a month or two ago, saying, "Where are my subscribers? My views and my income has dropped way off." And she was saying, which I agree with, that AI, there's so many videos out there being put out with AI. I did one video a long time ago, and I didn't make it public, but yeah, I type some things in, do a video like this, and boy, it comes up with the pictures and the script and the voice, and in a couple of minutes there it is, versus the many hours that we, us vloggers, if we're doing it by ourselves, work on that type of thing. So I think the AI is taken over a lot of that, and everybody's income is a couple different reasons. Number one, the economy. When we had I made the most money during the pandemic because everybody was locked in their home watching YouTube, I guess. But you've got a lot more competition between TikTok and Facebook Reels and other media and YouTube, so the advertising dollars are spread out more. And then when I started, I think there was 3 or 4 other foreign Philippine bloggers that I knew of. And now, geez, there must be hundreds, many hundreds of them. So the competition amongst YouTubers, so the advertising dollar is down. And then AI, like I said, so many, and I'm sure many of you have been looked at AI. Sometimes it's even hard to see if they're, to understand that they are AI generated. They are so good. And but anyway, I'm gonna continue doing what I do. I like the real estate market. I'll continue chasing some real estate, showing you some of the things, talking about the market and that type of thing. And the other thing about the expats who come here, you know, there's every flavor possible, and all you have to do is, there's University of Southern Philippines courses if you want to take some courses. And you know, I have met so many subscribers and other people as well over the years, and people that very interesting people I never would have met back in the USA. And you can learn a lot from expats. I'll always get a comment. I'm going to stay, somebody will comment, I'm going to stay as far away from expats, foreigners as I can when I'm in the Philippines or any other place. And yeah, there's every flavor. There's the there's the guys, and you just have to go on the Facebook groups, for instance, to start finding out, reading comments. Somebody asks a question, and all the comments. Just today, somebody showed a picture of him and his young girlfriend, a young wife he married, and saying, I'm bringing her back to America, waiting for the her visa to go through. And there are those that come here, have had an online relationship, get married, and they take their girl back to their country. There are those who come here to play, and that's easy to do. A lot of scammers out there willing to go along and try to separate you from your money while you play and have fun. There are the expats who are working here in various teaching English as a second language, various things. I met a guy the other day. He was a European guy, and he managed a casino here, as a matter of fact. And so there's just a very interesting group of people here, and you can find, there are expat groups, there are bowling groups, there are walking, jogging groups, there are groups of just several different groups that just meet for coffee in various parts, Cebu City, other parts of the city as well. This is, by the way, yeah, this is the largest Korean grocery store in the Philippines, right here in Cebu City. Koreans are the top, still the top tourist, and many Koreans live here full time. I met a girl who had a Korean restaurant, and she was born and raised right here in Cebu City. Tourism is down. Foreign tourism to the Philippines is down this year. Not just here, but it's down in Thailand as well, for a number of different reasons. Earthquake that hit Myanmar, and the building fell down and killed a few people in Bangkok, quite a ways away. And some other reasons as well. POGOs, the Philippine Offshore Gaming Organizations, which brought in probably 2 or 3 million Chinese. They made them illegal a couple of years ago, so they're still finding some of those people still here, but they kicked a lot of those Chinese. because they were involved in illegal activities.
Cebu North Winds Hotel.
North Winds Hotel, right there, not very far from IT Park. And yeah, I lived up in this area, 2 different condominiums. From what I've read, Vietnamese tourism is up, and maybe some of the people that have visited the Philippines 1 or more times. They have visited Thailand 1 or more times. They want to go see another country, Vietnam. And I went there for a couple of weeks, and I enjoyed the stay. And I always get a comment: Vietnam is cheaper. You can rent places for less, and you get more for your money. And yeah, but you know, English here in the Philippines is very important to me, and I had that issue. In fact, because of the language, they try to get by with they try to get by with scamming you and using the language barrier as an excuse. That no, this is what I meant. I had a motorbike driver that tried to scam me, take me on a tour instead of dropping me off where I wanted to, and trying to get him to stop, and then him demanding much more money than what I was sure that we had agreed on. But yeah, in 10 days, there was more scam attempts on me in Vietnam than 10 years here in the Philippines. And Thailand too. You'll see a lot of videos by different people about top 10, top 20 scams to watch out for in Thailand. And there are a few of those around here in the Philippines. I would think mostly in the metropolitan Manila area, but not so many. Not so many. And Edadas, the building on the left, Edadas. You got the B Hotel or B Residences. This is I have to go do a video in there. Prime, what's it called? Prime something. Prime World condominium, new one going up next to LaGuardia Flats 2.
That's Aero College. Learn how to fly.
And so Vietnam, you know, I could go there and adapt and live there for a while, but I don't want to live there long term. Thailand, I was going to go there originally, and I finally understood from many sources that language was going to be an issue. And the people that hang out in the tourist areas at the bars, and they say, oh, it's not a problem, but Tender Spa.
Korean restaurant.
This is kind of a Korean type area, Korean restaurants. But yeah, and then I looked more and more into the Philippines, and it became pretty obvious that this was going to be the best place for me. And I'm still, you know, it has its pros and cons like any place in the world. But most of my friends here, if we get into that discussion, they'll say, yeah, I'm going to stay here the rest of my life, right here in the Philippines. And that's the attitude of many of the people here. There was a vlogger, forget who it was, here a while back, did a video about the poverty and corruption and all the downsides of the Philippines. And reading through the comments, those who commented, most of those who commented were saying, yeah, me too, I was there a year, I was there 3 years, finally I couldn't take it anymore. I went back home, or I went to Thailand, I went to Vietnam, I went to Cambodia. You know, that's part of the mix of the people here. They don't want to put up with some of the challenges here. So it's a choice we all make. You know, you can find the different parts of the Philippines that are more metropolitan, are cleaner, like Makati and BCG or BGC in the Manila area, and there is an area that's clean and clean and looks like a modern city. Cebu City, not
Tree
quite so much.
shade
You can
spa.
go to IT Parks, kind of like that. You can go to Cebu Business District, kind of like that. Mandani Bay is going to be kind of like that. And over the years, I've seen many of these high rises I see now. They weren't here when I came here 10 years ago. They've just been building and building and building. So I've seen a lot of changes. I've seen, in my opinion, even though there are less Koreans, less Chinese, I see a lot more foreigners here in Cebu City all year long, even during the low season. So I think there are more Westerners coming here. One of the reasons there are so many Western vloggers telling people how great it is here, about the cost of living, that type of thing. The options in Cebu City, they've become much better over the years. The malls, they've got more and more Western type restaurants, for instance. This is one of those hobble hobble drivers. I think they're owned by Grab now, I believe. Not absolutely positive, but there are you can find a lot of things. You can order online. You can go to Iloilo. Iloilo is about half, Iloilo and Bacolod City, about half as big as Cebu City is. And they've got the modern malls, several of the modern malls, the SMs, the Gaesanos, the Ayalas, but smaller cities, so there are options there. All of these places, the resort areas, Panglao Island, all these areas are building more condominiums and housing subdivisions, all that type of thing. This area here is all new, kind of like a little strip mall. There are restaurants, number of different restaurants in here: Korean, I think Japanese, coffee shops. Sometimes I make these videos like this particular time. I'm talking into my camera thinking I'm going to put the video up as is, talking over the camera. But when it comes down to it, I turn the volume down and I do my voiceover. I do all that extra editing down here. But yeah, this is all new. Nice little strip mall type here. In fact, there was a lot of music blaring out, so I had to turn the volume way down on this video. But yeah, there are different parts of Cebu City, different. Every year I travel, walk in different areas, and I wait a few years, walk back through those same areas, and yeah, there's a lot of changes. New restaurants, new sidewalks, new experiences. Anyway, what say you? What type of expat are you? Are you still planning on traveling overseas? Anyway, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.